Hey guys, welcome to the Finesse Games channel. Today we're going to be talking about PUBG and Fortnite. Both have grown considerably since their release, and I think it's about time I did a video about it. So before we do that, I wanted to get into the difference between a Battle Royale and an Arena Survival game. Battle Royale is strictly player versus player, whereas an Arena Survival is more of outside factors such as vehicles or airstrikes in PUBG's case, zombies, hunger, time, threats, things like that. So with that being said, let's get into it. So let's start with PUBG. So PUBG basically is a third-person shooter that is a little less forgiving than Fortnite. It's more running, really heavily reliant on positioning, and has a wide variety of gun choices. Not only does it have a wide variety of gun choices, but it also includes backpacks, armor, headgear, boots, pants, shirts. There's so many things that you can pick up and customize with your character, even in the game, let alone outside of the game, that determine how you're going to play and what you're going to do and how well you're going to do, that the game becomes more complex, it in depth, it becomes more competitive. People begin to kind of see it as more of a challenge. Not only that, but you have vehicles, you have boats, cars, trucks, you have a multitude of houses and wide open fields. Both games have their versions of wide open fields and houses, but with Fortnite being able to destroy houses and destroy stuff within fields, it kind of differs. It's really more scary to walk through a field in PUBG than it is in Fortnite. However, both games do have bullet drop. I think it's a little more defined and more real in PUBG, where the bullets do travel a little bit slower than what you'd expect. You know, it's not a click and shoot. It's more of a shoot and kind of lead your shots, you know, slash raise them up a little bit so that way they drop right onto the target. So in that sense, I believe Fortnite becomes less of a serious game than PUBG, and PUBG becomes more serious as in, you know, you're taking your time, you're more patient, and things like that. So if you really like that kind of serious nature of a game, then you should definitely take PUBG for a look. It's kind of fun, it's fresh, it's new, it's a little bit more, again, serious. I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. So if you like that, you know, you get to drink, you know, and they have energy drinks, they have, you know, like I said, the armor choices, a lot of things are very different, and a lot of them are very, you know, unique into your status, I guess you could say. You know, the way you want to play is the way you want to play. No one will probably play the same way as you do, and you know, in the end, hopefully you get a winner winner chicken dinner, as the game calls it. So let's move on to Fortnite. Fortnite is like a cartoon version of PUBG. I think it's, in my opinion, a lot more fun in the sense that you really can have a lot of good games with it, in, you know, that aren't so stressful. It's a third-person shooter just like PUBG. It's more forgiving, so you know, you get shot, you can kind of queue up right away. You don't feel like you've spent so much time running and collecting guns and collecting all this armor and collecting all this stuff to then just get shot, you know, from across a field. I mean, don't get me wrong, it happens in Fortnite, but you know, once you learn the game, you don't feel like it's so wasted, I guess you could say. The weapons in Fortnite are very different. You know, there's no one gun, I think, that's the best. I think they're all really good at the ranges that they're meant for. And they do have tiers. You know, you have the common, which is the gray items, all the way up to the legendary, which is the yellow or orangish items. So the game is a little bit simpler, and again, like I said, with that, more forgiving. But the most fun thing about it, I think, is the building, which gives it such a different feel to most games. The building allows you to get above people. It allows you to get around people. They have things that allow you to, relaunch, like a launch pad. And, you know, the design is very cartoonistic, which makes this a great overall game in comparison. Thank you guys for watching. I wanted to give a shout out to NY Red Rum, Stolen Device, and Unsung Revenge, who helped me record for these videos. And if you guys liked it, just leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Finesse Games out.